Hey everybody, Greg here. We've been stalking this Tesla. This is actually the leverage one. Well, since last week, since it popped up here and made this turn, red bar. We're looking for the red bar to be ignored. This day looked like it was going to take it out. It didn't. It backed off. Red bar yesterday, and today is taking out that resistance, so it's a go. I looked at Tesla for a put spread and just I don't think there's enough premium. You'd have to go out 10 days. You can consider like the 170 by the 165, but it's only about 40 cents or so. It's up to you. May not be worth it to go out for 10 days, but this does look like it could work. When Dan gets back, we'll take a look, see maybe if a debit spread makes sense or just calls. But this is looking great. It's only 137 here, so we'll see if it holds. But look at the 5-minute chart. Beautiful. Rising 20, 60, 200. It's moving up. Little consolidation right there, and it's moving up. Like it a lot. Broader markets, S&Ps here. Market's still the same as this morning and the day yesterday, the day before. Just sideways. Imagine this on a closing basis, and it's just chopping sideways, going nowhere. It had the possibility of rolling over here, going sideways. It was going to look like it was going to break down and pop back up again, and basically going nowhere. In the room we covered, this area right here is where potentially it should turn. It did. It's lunchtime, so we'll see. You can see the hourly or 65-minute chart is still just chopping sideways, so still bullish. It's in an uptrend, but it definitely lost momentum. But for the moment, it's still holding up very well. Qs doing even better. Inside day. Marking time, maybe a head and shoulders top beginning to form here. Actually, it is forming. We just don't have the right shoulder having formed yet on the 5-minute. We'll see if this rolls over or whether it continues higher. Russell, chopping sideways. Weaker. Maybe this rolls over. Looking at, well, let's take a look at the diamonds. They were the weakest, and the daily chart had the pretty big reversal yesterday. It's down here near the low of the day. So maybe sets up a 1, 2, 3. Maybe we'll see if it goes lower into this gap fill. That looks like what should happen in the next day or so. Remind you that NVIDIA earnings are coming tomorrow. I believe it's after the close. So some hesitancy as to maybe the market's holding up, waiting for that news, which we would anticipate it would be positive since it's such an institutional favorite. If it's not positive, could be a reason for the markets to sell off. We'll see. SMH is holding up. Inside day doing nothing. Let's take a look at NVIDIA. Inside day doing nothing but bullish consolidation in an area of resistance. And if it closes this way, forgetting the news, if it was to close this way, gapping below a prior day's low and closing like that, it would be a buy above the high. Of course, the news is coming out, so it's a variable we just don't want to deal with. It's up to you, of course. Head and shoulders top, maybe. Right shoulder is starting to move up here. Always would have to break the neckline to get confirmation. It certainly hasn't happened yet. What else is doing well? Well, technology is up near the high of the day. New all-time highs. Looks fantastic. What is doing the best? LRCX on a gap up. It's at resistance. Inside day. First Solar. Beauty. It's a solar stock. But it looks great. On the other hand, I think it's the only solar thing that looks good, but the ETF is starting to get a reversal here. We'll see if that can hold on to it or not. So I hope that helps. If you have any questions, email us, Greg and Dan at Master Trader.